to AZ Slumber. Oh. There he goes, sprays out, perfect, almost. Deals a lot of damage, but he's gonna be dying, or at least getting knocked out because of the fall damage. And Potato 5 is way too far behind. Void way too split up right now. They shouldn't have been this uncautious. I mean, hey, they should have been more cautious, that's for sure. Just running out in the open like that, you can never be sure that someone like Sem9 doesn't have their eyes on you. And now, the revive should be there, but Sem9 now closing up the distance. The nade is being cooked. Do they even hear the pin? Does Mochi even know about the pin? He doesn't, and he's not healed up. Oh boy, almost. Isn't gonna be able to take him down again, and should give them enough space to play around, and the zone is there as well now. It's not gonna be dealing a lot of damage, so they do have time to work around this area. But now, Sem9 is now being dealt some damage in return. Not looking like they want to leave this area anytime soon, because hey, it's only the first stage and they can't stay in here for a lot more time. Void, they want to cut them off. They do not want to let them cross. And on the other side of the map, there's another fight going on between E-Arena and Team Secret. There we go, E-Arena going all out. Juke has been knocked out. The shotgun is good. They're going to be knocking and also finishing them off. E-Arena taking a lot of damage, leaving only 2, 3? How many? I think only 2 of Team Secret alive, or maybe
Probably.
they just wiped them out. We don't know. We don't know for sure. We're gonna know soon enough. But you know, bringing our eyes back to Void and Sem9.
This is going to be an interesting fight between these two teams. We've all been waiting for this one. The Arena and Team Secret on the other side. They're still going at it against each other. And Team Secret, they're finally going to be eliminated. 1 elimination is all they have. So that is just 1 point for them, unfortunately. They will still be in the position that they are. 9th position. This, Vietnamese powerhouse is just not having a good time right now in this map. Alter Egos as well. I mean, you could say they're not having a good time as well. No position points whatsoever if they get eliminated. No elimination points as well. So they probably will end up with 0 if Badru gets taken out. He's cooking up a couple of grenades actually. Flash. Oh boy. Oh boy. Flash might actually be able to take him down and catches him off guard completely. The timing was perfect. Alter Ego, they get taken out. 13 teams now, 42 players still in the server. Kodak regained the number 1 spot. Holding it off actually. Still, Sem9 should actually go for the retake to number 1. Talent, man disadvantage, but they could still take the players down and immediately puts the screws to Lamborghini. Takes him down and secures the finish as well, immediately confirming a point for themselves and Talon. Well, they could be another dangerous team if if the players just let them play the way that they are supposed to.
Seems to be the case. A lot of progress has been made by these teams. 13 now alive after, well, the 12-minute mark has passed. Pretty neat so far. We have seen, well, a bigger number and a smaller number both being alive with the same amount of time having passed, but right now is 13. And a lot of big names have dropped. I mean, Hora's down, Vampire Esports is down, Alter Ego is gone, Team Secret is also done for. These guys are the ones that are, creating a lot of chaos by the end of the game, but right now they're gone early on, so that just leaves the big names like, at least the big names of now, Kodak, Sem9, Team Flash, Tribe Aromacy, are especially strong for their luck of not actually getting the chicken dinner, but coming back to their misfortune later, because right now RRQ is deciding to raid onto 52 Esports. The fight is on, the shotguns are out, they're raiding the building that 52 Esports is in right now. Slowly going up, the nades are good, but not really committing to the fight right now. They're trying to find a pick for it. 52 Esports also regrouping. The rest of the teammates are on their way, but RRQ are going to be dealing with them promptly too. The nades are really well. 2 players knocked on to 52 Esports side. RRQ looking really well right now, and they should be able to finish off 52 Esports right when they started. There we go. The elimination is there, and RRQ are going to be walking away with a total of 3 eliminations.
Pretty quick as well, that is, RRQ taking down 3 immediately. They decided that they are going to take the entire squad of 52 down, and they enter the building.
Void's Mines. I mean, they do have the
Not an easy
information, but the
target.
problem is, yeah, exactly. It's not an easy target at all. I mean, the problem is, if it was only Johan, they would have been able to deal with him really easily, right? But it's not. There's one more talent member to be dealt with, so it's basically a 2v2, and two of the players are outside, while the other two are just inside building. So, a really, really interesting situation to be seen here.
And now both of these talent players, they have regrouped. They could actually outnumber the surviving. So they could actually isolate this fight. And I think that is what they're trying to do right now. Johan trying to enter the building right now with a shotgun. He will manage to get this one, and just like that, Wine, they're all down to one surviving player now. Akaza picking up a grenade, will be taking a bit of it. That was a good grenade from Akaza, but not enough. And he's very, very low, and I believe he's going to get taken out. That's the side of Wine gone away. But in the meanwhile, there's another enemy in the form of E Arena joining the fight between them and Talon. But I don't think they want to take this fight just yet, because the blue zone also will be coming into play. Stage 4 circle deals a bit more damage compared to stage 1, but Wine unfortunately are out, and so did AZ Slumber. They were also gone in the meanwhile, somewhere on the map. Kodak still surviving though, with one player, but Durant is surviving. So Sem9 as well. You can say Tribero Messi now trying to maybe take this fight against Sem9, not really, but they're also trying to take down the side of FaZe at the moment, and FaZe are retaliating. Looks like one of the players on the side of Tribe also disconnected, so that is going to be a disadvantage, and they have to be careful. That is just unfortunate, but they still have to be cautious about it. They're playing with a man less.
Seems like the case, and now Sem9 tucked up inside I don't even know what it is. Kind of looks like a water tower, but it's not. It's not a small water tower. But hey, Tribero Messi nearby. Take this. Tribero Messi also spotting Todak on their way. Are going to be trying to, spray them down a little, but not really working so far. Todak are going to be making just in the nick of time. No shots really landed. And well, also no damage taken. That is good for these guys. Are going to be able to get themselves into safety for now. 16 remaining, and the numbers are going to be dwindling really quickly. There you go. You can see players getting knocked right and left, and EA also just left the map. Tribero Messi, a lot of damage have been dealt. Will they go for the revives? And I think that is their best strategy at the moment, because if they don't, their numbers are too small, and that is just going to be reducing all of their chances, in fact, of winning, or at least even surviving until the very end of this map.
Last 6 teams now coming in. RIQ. Yeah, Team Flash actually in a bit of a mix here, because they are now sandwiched between RIQ and Sem9. Sem9 getting the better of them will get one. Team Flash now tops is the only one standing. Todek's out of the picture as well, as we have already talked about it. 6 teams, 11 players now surviving. Talon with 1, Sem9 with 2, Flash with only 1. FaZe still surviving. They're in the top 6 right now with 2 players. This is very important for them. If not the chicken dinner, at least they could survive for as long as possible, get as many points as possible. Tops in a bit of a risky situation here. The grenades are just raining on him. He's surviving somehow though. I think he's in a good spot. He's well secured by the ridges, and also the bridge, and also the blue zone now coming in. This is gonna be risky. Top.
This is really, really risky. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, yeah, that was bound to happen. How can you possibly escape that? Especially with the blue zone incoming, and you being constantly bombarded by nades like that. How do you exactly play around in a position like that? But regardless, now we are in the top 4 teams of this map. FaZe, Tribero Messi, Sem9, and RRQ, the last 4 alive. Not a good amount of numbers on all of them, and Sem9 just lost another one. Should be good enough for the revive though. And a good enough position to play around with as well. RRQ, they still have to make their way back up before the circle starts moving. Should be able to do that nicely.
FaZe, is this the game? Is this the game we've been waiting for? Is this the time to come back to them? They do have only 2 players surviving. Tribero Messi could be the ones coming out on top again with the man advantage, considering it, of course. But then it's not over until it's over. This is probably going to be the last stage. Stage 7 we probably will be the end of this one for sure. But right now, it is going to be RIQ trying to take down the players inside of phase, and the grenades are going to be coming in as well. Good damage there on the Nugget. He does not have any smokes to work with. He does have 2 HEs though, but Tribaromacy now focusing on the side of phase as well. The grenades are cooking in. Grenades are being thrown, but no real damages anywhere.
Damage being dealt to phase right now. Look at that. Barely making it in time. RQ also receiving a lot of gunfire from Sem9 there. Phase though in the meantime also getting eliminated right away. And now RRQ, they do have to they have to get one of their teammates back up on his feet, and he's barely trying to manage to get to there. And look at that, the nades are really strong from Sem9 to RRQ, not looking good at all. And on the other side we have Tribaromacy. Tribaromacy trying to gain some information on their enemies, but not really spotting anyone out. They definitely do know where RRQ is positioned. And well, we just know these guys to play these positions so nicely. The way they're able to, flank. And right now they're just going in a 2-to-1 split, or maybe in an all-3 split. Going up from the right flank while the fight continues between RRQ and Sem9, and these guys are the opportunists, and they just go right in the nick of time and always steal the opportunity for themselves. Though Sem9 this time around looking really strong too, are going to be able to take down Delta right away, not missing any shots, not missing any sprays. Grenades are there, the util is there. The winner could be any one of this outcome, but well, the most likely one it seems is either Sem9 or Tribaromacy.
Tribaromacy, bit of a troublesome position for them, to be honest. I mean, now they could take advantage of Sem9 with the compound in their favor. They will be the favorites, of course, and Rick is going to get taken down as well. We're down to the last 5 players, only one more on the player on the side of Tribaromacy. He is going to be on their feet. And Rick, he could be revived right now as the stage 7 circle closes in as well. This circle is going to be dealing a lot more damage compared to the previous one, of course. And Sem9, they might have to get out of here. And Rick, well, unfortunately, he will not be saved anymore. And Sem9 and RIQ, they could take advantage of this. Tribaromacy, they could actually get taken off here. RIQ with the smokes beautifully deployed. They could be closing in on the players on the side of Sem9, because Sem9, they're also not really worried about this player coming in Lapar from the side of RIQ. Well, they will manage to take down the players Roy on the side of Tribaromacy. They're going to get taken out in 3rd position yet again. A top 3 finish, I'll take that any day of the week. RIQ with a Sem9 now. Sem9, really good chance to maybe once again get that. They already got that number 1 spot once again back in their favor. Probably a chance to increase that gap, increase that lead further away from Todak. But RIQ, this is their chance to maybe secure a chicken dinner right now. Get a little closer to the number 1 spot, but it's time for the vehicle players to come in. It's going to be the player jumping into the vehicle, trying to reposition himself to take down the 2 surviving players inside of RIQ.
A lot of damage being dealt. That's big. Satria, low HP. Sem9, both of the players still alive. Never mind. Take that one down. One only alive now. Satria, has to do all of this for his team. And will he be able to? Yes, he will be. Despite having a teammate down, he is going to be able to take both of RQs down. And once again, grab the chicken dinner for himself and push his team back up to the top, surpassing